Have you ever wondered what it truly means to be real? Not just existing, but being seen, cherished, and loved for exactly who you are. Today, we're diving into a timeless story that explores this very question, The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams. This beautiful tale, set in a cozy nursery, takes us on an emotional journey about love, imagination, and the magical process of becoming. It's a story that has touched hearts for generations, and its gentle, tender tone reminds us of the simplest, yet most profound truths about life. So get comfortable as we rediscover this classic and unpack its beautiful message. Let's meet the heart of our story. First, there's the Velveteen Rabbit, a simple, soft stuffed toy who is quiet, gentle, and filled with a deep yearning to become real. He's not mechanical or flashy, just a humble rabbit waiting for his chance to be loved. Then there's the boy, his owner, a child full of innocence and affection. To the boy, the rabbit isn't just another toy, he's a special companion. Our guide in this journey is the skin horse, the oldest and wisest toy in the nursery. He's seen it all and carries the profound knowledge of what love can do. Finally, there's the magical nursery magic fairy, a being of pure kindness who represents the transformative power of love and loss. Together, these characters weave a narrative that's as much about toys as it is about the human heart. The story begins one Christmas morning when the boy receives a beautiful velveteen rabbit. At first, the rabbit is just one toy among many, and he feels quite insignificant next to the shiny mechanical novelties that can do amazing tricks. He's often overlooked, left in the toy cupboard, feeling plain and a little lonely. He watches the other toys and wonders if he'll ever be special to anyone. His life is quiet until one night when the boy's favorite toy gets lost, and his nana gives him the Velveteen Rabbit to sleep with instead. From that moment, everything changes. The rabbit becomes the boy's constant companion, joining him in all his imaginary adventures. Feeling a bit insecure among the more modern toys, the rabbit one day has a conversation with the wise old skin horse. He asks the question that's been on his mind: what is real? The skin horse, whose coat is worn and whose seams are showing, explains that being real isn't about how you're made. It's something that happens to you when a child loves you for a long, long time. He tells the rabbit that becoming real means being loved so much that your fur gets rubbed off, your eyes drop out, and you become shabby and old. But none of that matters, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand. This conversation plants a seed of hope in the rabbit's heart. He now has a purpose: to be loved enough to become real. As days turn into weeks, the boy's love for the rabbit grows deeper and deeper. The rabbit is no longer just a toy. He's a confidant, a playmate, and a source of comfort. They explore the garden together, build castles out of bedsheets, and share whispered secrets in the dark. The boy tells the rabbit he is real, and in that moment, the rabbit feels it in his heart. He may look worn and shabby to others, with his velveteen fur rubbed thin and his whiskers coming loose, but to the boy, he is perfect. This deep, unwavering love makes the rabbit feel truly alive, more real than any fancy mechanical toy could ever be. He understands now that being real is a feeling, a connection that transcends physical appearance. But as with all great stories, joy is followed by sorrow. The boy suddenly falls ill with scarlet fever. Throughout the long feverish days, the Velveteen Rabbit never leaves his side. Offering silent comfort, the boy clings to him, his one constant companion through the sickness. When the boy finally recovers, the doctor orders that everything in his room must be disinfected or destroyed to prevent the illness from spreading. This includes all his books and toys. and tragically, his beloved Velveteen Rabbit. The rabbit, now considered a bundle of germs, is put in a sack with other old things to be burned. His heart breaks as he lies in the garden, remembering all the happy times with the boy, and feeling utterly lost and alone. Just as the rabbit sheds a real tear, a single magical tear that falls to the ground, a beautiful flower grows from that very spot, and from the flower emerges the nursery magic fairy. She explains that she takes care of all the toys that children have truly loved. Because the boy's love made him real in his heart, she has come to make him real to everyone. With a gentle kiss, she transforms the shabby, worn-out toy into a living, breathing rabbit with soft fur and twitching whiskers. He is no longer made of sawdust and velveteen, but is truly alive. The fairy leads him to the forest to live with the other wild rabbits, where he can run, leap, and experience the world in a way he only ever dreamed of. He is finally and forever real. The story of the Velveteen Rabbit is rich with powerful themes. The most central idea is that love is what makes us real. It's not about being perfect or new. It's about the deep emotional bonds we form. The rabbit becomes real, not because of what he's made of, but because he is cherished. This teaches us that true beauty comes from the heart, not from our outward appearance. The rabbit becomes shabby and worn, yet he is more beautiful than ever in the boy's eyes. The story beautifully illustrates that our emotional connections are far more valuable than any form of material perfection. It also shows that we grow through love, care, and sometimes even through pain and loss, which are all part of the journey to becoming our truest selves. The symbolism in the story adds another layer of depth. The Velveteen Rabbit himself represents innocence, the journey of self-discovery, and the power of emotional growth. He starts as a passive object and becomes a being full of life and feeling. The Skin Horse is the embodiment of wisdom and acceptance. He has already completed his journey of becoming real and now passes his knowledge to the next generation, showing that age and experience bring a special kind of beauty. The Nursery Magic Fairy symbolizes the magical transformation that love can bring, turning sorrow into joy and endings into new beginnings. And finally, the forest represents freedom and self-realization. It's the place where the rabbit can finally live as his true, authentic self, fully realized and complete. So, what is the ultimate lesson of the Velveteen Rabbit? It's a powerful reminder that our true worth doesn't come from being flawless, shiny, or new. We become our most authentic selves through the love we give and receive. It's the empathy, the emotional bonds, and the shared experiences that shape us, wear us down a little, and ultimately make us real. This story encourages us to look beyond the surface, to value the connections in our lives, and to understand that being loved, even if it leaves a few scars, is the most wonderful thing in the world. It's a message that's as true for people as it is for Velveteen Rabbits. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back to the nursery. I hope this story has warmed your heart as much as it has mine. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and share in the comments what the Velveteen Rabbit means to you. See you in the next video.